skate show. Now you'll hear from the champ. For our entire crew, I'm Chris Myers. Thanks for watching on Fox.
Wondering how they harness a rattlesnake spike to create Taco Bell's new rattlesnake fries? You can stop. It's just a metaphor. The nacho fries you love.
Rattlesnake fries.
Steak and creamy jalapeno.
So some
New steak rattlesnake fries. Only at Taco
Oh,
Bell.
what they did was they went through an extensive decision when it came to reporter. So what do y'all think? Ugas got robbed. I picked Ugas to win, and I bet the draw. So they obviously didn't expect Ugas to whoop on him. And I'm starting to not like Al Haymon's fights no more. Because you're getting the worst decisions ever. Getting to be a ridiculous problem. He was supposed to be fixing sports. Fixing the game. Who here believes Sean Porter won the fight? Ugas won 8-4. Well, the Lakers, they're done. We knew what was gonna happen to them. They've been done for a minute now. They're in tank mode. Ain't nobody thinking about them going to the playoffs. LeBron's out. Then this guy comes in here, it's R. Kelly, talking about, I'm back in the studio. The reason why I picked Ugas to win this fight was because Sean Porter has never beat anybody that was bigger than him. Never. He's fighting two people that were bigger than him. Kell Brook, Keith Thurman. He was 0 for 2. This guy was bigger than him. I said, bet it. Police officer shot in Chicago.
Hospital with serious injuries. R. Kelly walks out of jail again. This time, he has a few words for the media. And the weather also making headlines tonight. We are under a wind advisory at gusts could reach close to 50 miles an hour tonight. Thanks for staying up with us on this Saturday night. I'm Kristen Nicole. And we begin with that breaking news. A Chicago police officer is shot serving a warrant in Humboldt Park. He's been rushed to the hospital.
Humboldt Park.
Is exposure tonight.
Puerto Ricans been got him.
And that officer was immediately taken here to the hospital, escorted, as we saw, by a sea of police vehicles after
serving a warrant.
Gunshot to the shoulder. There was a large contingent of law enforcement that gathered outside of the emergency room right now.
Man. I guess he didn't want that warrant. Yeah, whenever it get that windy, my internet goes crazy. I normally lose it for a minute. So
yes, it's very controlled.
Keith Thurman was there, and they were doing the odds. The odds was changing.
And then you can talk about these other big fights later on. But tonight he's got a very difficult task in front of him. It's an exciting fight. I'm really happy to be here watching this fight. And this fight affects my career. It affects the whole welterweight division tonight. It's an exciting night in boxing. It's an exciting night for Sean Porter and Ugas.
You say it affects the whole division. It's such a stacked division. There's a bundle of fantastic names in there. How important is it that Sean uses this fight to make a statement and assert himself in that division?
It's very important. He keeps talking about himself, thinking himself, as he should, as a top guy. He thinks he's a top guy. Errol Spence thinks he's a top guy. That's what you love about these guys. They all think they're the best. Well, okay. Instead of talk, it's called show and tell. Show.
Boom, boom, Mancini. Look, boom, boom.
Right now.
Boom Boom can't talk like an announcer to save his life. He talks like he's ready to fight. And look, he thinks he's great. He thinks he's great. I'm like, Boom Boom gonna hit somebody in a minute. Bring Boom Boom Mancini. See, here's the thing. Now I'm starting to question. Are Al Haymon fighters really all hype? We got to start asking these questions now. Because Sean Porter is the same amateur fighter we seen when he was getting beat up in the Mayweather gym and every other gym he been in. He's a very nice guy. LeBron lose games all the time, B. He'll be all right. That's why I ain't even worry about it. We didn't even worry about the Lakers game. We knew that was gonna be. LeBron can't get past nobody. He couldn't get past Brook Lopez. He couldn't get past the center. Why is he playing? But he got a triple-double, right?
2 hours to shed that weight or lose his belt. So they tried to get to Castano, got caught in LA traffic, got back without any clothing, still lost some weight, not enough. So what they did, they had to cut his hair and have him inhale, and he finally got under the required, and you'll see the official word, and relief. He met the weight, and so he can defend his title now against Ugas. For more with Sean today, let's check in with Heidi Andros.
Thank you very much. All right, Sean. Well, obviously things didn't go exactly as planned yesterday. You got a little haircut, a little extra trim.
Hair's so tight. What happened? We had to do what we had to do. And that means from losing the last little bit of pounds I had to lose to actually get.
Sean's a nice guy. That guy looked like the Ugandan giant. Who was in there? Ugas actually has nice feet. He's big, he's strong, he uses a jab. He just didn't have the noticeable opponent to really bring him out. But he's a lot better and a lot more seasoned than Sean Porter. Sean Porter's a brawler.
See the current guys. This is an exciting brand, an exciting division.
Always an exciting weight class. I used to love Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, all of the welterweights. And
how many of these guys are welterweights?
The torch has been passed. Coming up next, we're going to see a scheduled 10-round welterweight bout. Abel Ramos.
Based on a novel by Stephen King. I know what you're thinking you're doing, but then don't come back the same. The author of It and The Shining.
That cemetery again.
Dead is better.
Trying to think, is this my guy that's fighting?
So we're going to go to 6 degrees. Still involved with 12 fighters. But they're both aggressive, both good fighters. Punching before he goes and punches. And you notice the referee.
Nope, did not get your cash app. Yeah, if you want to donate money to the page, by all means, go ahead and do so.
Don't see or know what's coming.
I should call Sam Watkins right now. I mean, Sam, what's going on?
Yeah, good ebb and flow right now. Despite having 19 to 18 because of the knockdown that was supposed to chase some 10. It's going to be interesting to see what happens further on in the round. If Abel's able to keep this patience with his boxing game and start slutting it out.
In the meantime, he just got hit with a good right hand and right hook to the body.
I should have hit him up because that's wrong. I tried to call Nate back. They just ripped off Ugas, man. He won that fight. Just from the look of it. Marco Velas even gave him the fight. Porter was the favorite. Well, I know none of you guys give Mikey a chance next week. We already had that discussion. How many of y'all give him a Nobody has Porter winning the fight. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody in here. Honestly, it better not happen to Mikey Garcia. Who in here think Mikey can win the fight against Arrow? It won't go 8 rounds. Mikey should have fought Porter. Porter's really too big for Mikey. He'll try to tackle him. Kell Brook versus Triple G Part 2. That's what it's going to look like? I guess so. Goose! Goose with the gloves on and everything, baby. They had Goose out there. They had Goose. Oh, they talked to Era.
Man, just like now, I'm on every trial, and I just came from sparring and later on today I'm gonna go running. So we've been able to work between that, and you know, even when I went to LA, I was able to bring my coach, and I was able to work out there too. So I mean, it hasn't been a distraction at all. You know, the obligation's been pretty easy. Been having Fox here for about a month, following me around and things like that. So you know, they was working behind my schedule, so that's been the great thing about it.
What's up, EJ? Do you consider Mikey Garcia the greatest challenge of your career today?
Look at Keith Thurman getting ready for his permanent job.
The best challenge right now in my career, and the biggest challenge is the magnitude of the fight, me fighting on Fox pay-per-view, you know, and then fighting in my hometown at the AT&T. So I don't know if he's the hardest fight till the fight's over with. You can ask me that. It's a bit easy night. So, I mean, on paper, he's the hardest fight right now.
Does a win solidify you as the second best welterweight in the world right now?
I think the win solidifies me as the number one welterweight. I think I'm already the number one welterweight in the world. Just, you know, my activity and me fighting on Fox pay-per-view, and you know, me being able to sell out the AT&T Center, which is a large crowd. So, I mean, I feel like I'm the best welterweight in the world right now. I'm going to prove it March 16th. Then after that, I'm going to prove it again. So, you know, just with my activity and the guys I've been fighting, I am the best welterweight in the world right now.
All right.
Listen, we are very grateful for you joining us. Thank you so much for being here with us. We'll see you again on tomorrow's edition.
Yeah, he's going to call you number 2. I'll keep Thurman. I'll be like, how in the world you think you number 1?
Well, that's 1/2. Oh,
you barely you almost got knocked out by, what's his name? Riverside Rocky was chasing you down.
That is on Wednesday on FS1 at 5 Eastern. The official weigh-ins are at 3 on FS1 on Friday, and then Fight Night.
This is it.
Show on FS1 at 7:30, followed by the prelim.
Can Mikey do it? Mikey's too small, man. Mikey can't do it. He's too small.
That's a terrific question from Keith, by the way. There's a lot of people claiming they're the best welterweight. We're going to see what tonight it's Sean Porter. Your reaction.
That was a great interview, and you know, he said the right thing. He's the best. Everybody's going to say they're the best until they step into the ring, and there can only be one winner.
It would be nice if all those guys could fight.
He weighed in at 146 3/4 pounds with a record of 29.
I'm sorry.
Mikey's too small, exactly. But I picked him because Porter, he lacks control. He doesn't know, he has terrible footwork. And he's never improved. He doesn't move his head enough. And a skilled fighter would take him apart at will.
Porter's waiting for that perfect time to jump in and throw his combination. You just have to make sure it's the right time.
Why put you on punishment? Oh. Look. I know the last week, there's no way you tell me Lara won that fight. Ugas is bigger than Porter. Porter can't bully him. See, when you can't, every time, his whole thing is bully people. Same thing when he fought Danny Garcia. He headbutted Danny, and just Danny Garcia is technical. So he's smothering all these guys who are better than him, and he just out-forcing them and grinding on them. And Right. Now, with somebody your size in front of you, you can't push him around. You're going to have to box. He going to get abused because he don't have the skill to survive. I'm not keeping this on tape. Erase that. I don't want to see no more of it. Right, it's ridiculous. I'm like, how did we get in? Oh, yeah, the hammer. King Kong and the hammer.
Later this year, you know, in boxing, you can turn over.
The hammer was there.
He good?
Yeah, he was all right. He's like a club show fighter. But the hammer lands, he landed some of the hammers on him. They bust each other's nose and stuff. That's a pretty good fight. But I told you guys, that guy beat Arrow before. And that what he was going to do to Lara. But now, it's like if you're an Al Haymon fighter, you ain't going to, unless somebody knock you out, you can't lose. They just going to keep giving you these showcase fights. And it's like, man, they putting all these production behind these guys, but they ain't that damn good to win. Now, Lara did the best he could, but Lara is 35. This guy's young. His legs are gone. Lara used to move around the ring. He used to use all his legs to move around the ring.
Really addressed that much is
And when he fought this guy, once this fight broke off, everybody thought Lara's going to control it. It's going his way. And I'm like, yeah, for the first couple of rounds. But I saw, even in the rounds, that the first couple of rounds, when Lara thought it was going to be comfortable, what the strategy was. He thought he was going to get jumped on right away. And this guy fought him really smart. He waited. He waited, and he did it right. He put a lot of pressure on Lara. See how he jumped right in front of him. He didn't panic. He stood right there. And he was ready to bang. And Lara likes it easy. He likes it laid back. He wants to relax, keep the pace. You know,
comes out saying he won.
Right. He wants to have that pace, the control of the ring. But when the style of the fight gets too close, it smothers him. And he can't control it.
Castano at 29, he started.
When I used to box, yeah, I'm undefeated in the house. Woo, look at that. Knocked out again. Another victory for me.
Including impressive wins over Spence Jr.
Undefeated in the house.
As you mentioned at the top of the telecast. Now that's quite the pedigree. Yeah, that is that.
Yeah, this was a much better fight. But I thought Castano won it completely. But they knew better than to screw him out of the decision, so they called it a draw. He the champion. Lara's not the champion. This guy's the champion. And everybody's like, oh, Lara can beat him and get the belt back. I'm like, oh, no, he not. I said, Lara ain't going to beat this kid. This kid beat Spence in the amateurs. I know y'all think it don't mean anything, but he beat Arrow easy. Okay, easy. Let that be known. He beat him easy in the amateurs. That's not easy to do. And the reason and how he did it was the way that was impressive. He jumped on Spence. Nobody jumps on Arrow. This guy jumped on Spence. And I told you, I said, he's going to jump on Lara. And you guys weren't going to be surprised when it happened. But he changed the strategy in the fight. Everybody was waiting for him, and even Lara was waiting for him to get jumped. Lara was like, when is this guy going to jump me? I think this guy jumps on people. He waits. And when he waited. And then when it was time to go, boom, he hit the button. Lara was tying him up. He was letting him think it was sweet. He lured Lara into a trap. Yeah, so they're all shocked. Castano and Lara. We already talked about the Ugas robbery. Now, one person said Ugas lost that fight. Already, everybody in the chat. See? See? Oh, don't worry about it. This is all part of his strategy. And now, it's time to go. Yep. Harder to tie him up when he don't want to be tied up. And when he don't want to be tied up, it's time to let the hands fly. And Lara wants to keep fighting back. This guy's too young. Nope, can't tie me up no more. See, and that was the difference between him and when Arrow tried to do that to him, he did the same thing to Arrow. When he tried to grab him, nope, boom, 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 boom. He fires back. And that's the difference. And that's why I said, oh, he gonna beat Lara. Because Lara likes to tie people up and slow the thing down. This kid don't like to slow down. He's got a bucket full of energy. He likes to throw punches. Jab, super judo.
You had a memorable night with Zab Judah here in the Barclays Center.
Peter Quillen. Look, he got a ticket. Kid chocolate.
The first show at Barclays Center, October 2012, against Pablo Cesar Cano.
Yes.
Man,
Seems like so long ago.
It's incredible. 7 years, almost 7 years, over 6 years now.
He's putting up with us for a long time in racing. Yeah. I think I prefer it out here at this point. That ages you as well, you know.
Round 3. Scheduled for 12 in the 154-pound division. And again, so much talent at the top. Tony Harrison, new champ. Upsetting Jamal Charlo, Jared Hurd, of course, who defeated Landy Lara. And he's now the unified champion.
He did all right. He paid. How would you think? Nope, he was popping them every time. I want them to do the rematch.
Now, when Castano gets in this position, he's underusing his jab to get himself inside. He's going to need to try and use that just to get himself there.
Lara was doing the best he could. But the pace is not good for Lara. Every time Lara throws a punch, he's right back in Lara's face. Lara's not using his legs, so Lara wasn't even standing in front of him.
Lara's brilliant at deadening the action by holding for just a moment or two there after so that there's not a continued progression of punches by his opponent.
And there's Castano again, trying to go to the body, trying to...
And once you see Lara slow down, that's it. Nope. Can't tie me up. You're going to keep me working. Yep. Yeah. Pressure's on him. Look, Lara trying to rest. This is space. Let's get some rhythm. He's waiting on you to exert that energy. The mental pressure and then the physical pressure is coming. Stalking it down. A little small guy that everybody thinks is weak. I'm like, this guy is like a mountain of energy. He will fight you. Oh. All over him. He can't get away. And look, he's trying to fight him. And look. Yeah, he's right there in front of him. And this is what I'm talking about. Right there. Boom, boom. Taking the body, Going to the head, Laura can't get away. And now you're a spider in the trap. You're the spider that got you in the web. Can't go nowhere. And now Laura knows this kid is, I can't get rid of him. Nope. He's going to be right in your face all night long. Yep. Yeah, so this kid got way more in the tank. And he earned his respect this night. And I'm telling you, look at that, Lord. He's trying to get away from this kid. Now you saw him fall into the trap. You saw it right there. In the first 2 rounds, what he did, he didn't throw a lot. He just let Laura, he just kept mental pressure. Everywhere Laura went, he was there. Laura couldn't cut the ring. He cut that ring off on Laura so quick. Every time he was right in his face. He could not move. Laura don't like that. He gets uncomfortable. So everybody's like, man, Laura won the first 2 rounds. I'm like, okay, you give him the first 2 rounds. Then what happens?
And can do first, where there's action on the inside, and then Lara is able to hold.
Nope.
And eventually hit the referee.
Get off me.
But later we'll see how Castano doesn't accept this. He's going to try to hold him after a sequence here. And then Castano, here's where he tries to hold him. What does Castano do? He gets out of there and throws a nice right hand. So that is in microcosm what this fight is going to be as we move ahead. Yeah, we're moving ahead.
Oh, yeah. I know what this fight was going to be. It was going to be Lara trying to survive. I was thinking, because I said, man, he fought Errol Spence in the amateurs just like this. And he got robbed in the Olympic trial.
Issues cutting weight in the past. In fact, he was in serious trouble trying to make the 147-pound welterweight limit.
Yep.
Ended up dehydrated, rushed to the hospital, and then had panic attacks and worked with a psychologist for over a year and a half to overcome those panic attacks.
Yeah, it was a daunting experience for him, and he had to get past it.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be fighting at 54. They wanted him to fight at 47, but he just got to fight at 54.
Lara is backing himself into the ropes a lot in this.
I thought he was trying to set a trap, but I think it's just a case of trying to avoid the pressure of Castano right now.
Yeah, and I think we have a different Lara now from now on. He's a gritty competitor in there, and he can fight on the inside. You saw it against Hurt. He can battle,
there it is.
But we're not going to see the Lara that flies around that ring. I don't think we're going to see him anymore.
I mean, everybody losing the amateurs. It's the experience you get in there. Whoever has a perfect amateur record, he normally ain't that good.
What has impressed you the most out of Castano thus far, Paulie?
Well, there's a lot of listeners. He's not taking no for an answer. Obviously, he has that youthful excitement, youthful enthusiasm. And it's all a lot harder to bring a guy's spirit when he's young and undefeated.
Yeah. You're like, whoa. Yeah.
Lara's still counterpunching well, but just not as well as he did in the first round.
Mouth is wide open. Yep. He's older. Yeah. He like that. Get off me. Every time. Turn on it. Boom. 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 That's how I do academic. Boom. 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 Yeah. That's why he's like, man, how can he keep it up? It's like, can he keep it up? He's putting a lot of pressure on Lara. He love it. This fight is exactly the way he wanted it to go. Gotta go to fight. Yeah, but Lara's not good at digging the body like that. Cuban fighters. Cuban fighters are very much right.
Head, body, head, body.
Again, there's the uppercut.
No, I don't think he's gonna stop catching for Brian. He's gonna stick with Brian all the way.
To the body. Those are the staples of what his attack needs to be. And again, Lara getting on the ropes.
So definitely.
But enough getting through to make a difference for Castano.
I don't know what happened here. For some reason, this thing is acting up.
This is round 5. Lara's trainer, Monty Shields, the former #1 ranked super lightweight contender, telling Lara
1-9 since playoff mode was activated. He said deactivated. I mean, it was Operation not going to the playoffs. That was about it.
The last 2 rounds, he averaged exactly his normal average, 77 punches per round.
I don't know. I think for me, you know, that was basically it. Lara. Well, you gotta look at Sean Porter. What is Sean Porter? A brawler. Chin way up in the air, like he had no amateur experience whatsoever. He has not improved really that much at all.
Less and less escape routes when you're trying to move around the ring, so it starts to put mental.
I know. Well, it's simple for me. Arrow's too big. Arrow is too big. When arrows start going to Mikey's body and digging into Mikey, I just can't see Mikey holding up under that.
Castano's offense has not been dramatic in this round. He's only thrown 27 punches and never landed a lot. So in this round, Lara's maybe telling him a little bit better.
Yep. Lara's trying to do different things. Look at him. He's trying to mix the gloves up. He's trying to give him some different looks, but he's trying to get the guy off of him. Lara had a better round, but the pressure is wearing him out. He's in round 5, and he's breathing hard. He's not even at the halfway point. He throwing killing shots. Uh-oh, good one by Lara. Right. And he don't have a lot of wind behind him. It's like trying to get him off you. So that's what. Why he got a peanut butter mustache? I don't know. Talking about the guy we saw with the blonde mustache. He's like, what are you doing with the peanut butter mustache? Because he's an idiot, right? He gonna blame that mustache in a minute too. Man, it's because of this mustache, man. I wanted to shave it, but and dye it, man. You know.
Lara gets the ropes, and Castano putting a lot of pressure on him. Short right hand getting in. We saw the left hook.
Oh, they crying because LeBron ain't getting accepted. He ain't got to be accepted. Nobody needs him. Who needs to accept him?
Punching off the ropes, countering, and Castano with pressure. This is what I think we're going to see in this fight, and it's going to be very exciting as we continue on.
I don't like the judging in the PBC. They promised, like they were supposed to do something about, we're going to fix the judging. We're going to make better fights. In the showcase fights, the guys that showcases are getting their butt whooped. Now, how you gonna be in a showcase fight and you getting your ass whooped? And they do a whole feature on you, and then when the fight comes, you look like dog crap. Keith Thurman, big show, right? Look like dog crap. Adrian Broner looked like he was an amateur fighter. Sean Porter, Ugas just whooped and mopped the floor with it. Who else they gonna showcase? Saw what happened to the Charlo brother. He lost and he was crying like a baby. I won, man. They want to rob the Charlo brother. Everybody they showcase can't step up to it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, come on with it then. All right, you can't do that. He's trying to shove them off of them. Uh-oh, snuck in a little shot. This guy is all over him like a coat. He cannot get rid of him. I love this fight. That's why I was like, man, this fight was so great to watch. I enjoyed every second of it. I was like, he is not going anywhere. He gonna be here all night. And if Errol go to 154 and fight Castano, Errol will have problems, just like he did in the amateur. Because Castano gonna stand right in front of him and bring the fight to him. Errol's not used to that. Now I know pros and amateurs different, but Castellano goes to the body and he goes to the head, and he did that when he was an amateur. He'll go downstairs and come upstairs.
Final 30 seconds of the sixth. And Castano has Lara on the ropes. Lara utilizing the shoulder defense there.
I don't know how anybody said Lara won this fight. Y'all got to be out y'all mind telling me that Lara won this fight. Castellano was pounding him. This guy was breaking him down. I'm glad he's here to witness this, because y'all been sitting here trying to make excuses for Lara for too long. I know he's Cuban, and a lot of you guys are probably Cuban, and you guys are rooting for him. But he lost that fight. He said, I just did a video about that.
The pressure is great. That's the way I want it. Keep pressuring him.
Yeah, I saw him get jumped. I didn't want to make a video about that. I'm going to do one because everybody keep asking me about it. Like, man, everybody talking about, man, you saw what happened. He got a $150. I saw that. It was just disgusting. But this all goes back to what I was saying, man, about these young rappers, man, in the game. I had to talk to a dude from NY, though, and get some more information on it and find out what's really going on, because I don't really deal with him or his music. I don't, that's not my type of thing. That's some Dom is live and academics type thing. They cool with them type of like rappers, and I don't know what song he even got. Somebody's like, it's another one. It's a YBN Abmar too. I'm like, I don't know. That's below my radar. Once you on the Breakfast Club or something, then you on my radar. Now I'll be like, okay, well, at least he was up there. He must have done something. Other than that, you just a SoundCloud rapper. Look, they over here giving Lara rounds. It's too close to call because they ain't here for Lara. Now, so if they got it even and they ain't here for Lara, right? They ain't gonna want to do that. Steve Farhood talked like he was in a funeral. And I got the score. They ain't there for Lara. This whole promotion was about Lara, and Lara was the challenger. They ain't care nothing about the champion. I did. That's right.
Not Sean Potter.
Continues to march forward. Lara on his back foot.
Sean's going to see Captain Marvel tomorrow. Taking the whole family. Ooh, ooh. That one hurt. That one hurt. Get in there.
Well, look at the total punches thrown in each round, and you can see that a slight edge to Castano overall, or to Lara overall. And, you know, that's intriguing because Lara is normally wouldn't show as high a volume as Castano, but this fight he's been forced to do that.
Exactly. Ooh, the counter right is coming. Castano is all over him. He's not able to breathe. See, sometimes you can beat a guy. You don't have to be in front of him throwing punches. Your presence in front of him mentally fatigues people. They can't deal with somebody right in front of their face. It makes them uncomfortable. And fighting a fight like this makes it very uncomfortable for Lara. Now, if they do a rematch, I'm telling you, it's going to be bad for Lara. It's going to be even worse. This guy is all over him. Yeah. See what Lara did? Yeah, he's tired. Yeah. Yeah, he did some dirty stuff too. Yeah, Cubans will take a cheap shot. I've noticed that about Cubans. They will not hesitate to throw a cheap shot, a low blow, anything to help them out in the situation.
At the end of the round,
I don't know what they're talking about.
That left hand came afterwards, but there's Monday Lara said, "Oh, sorry about that."
Sorry about that. And they didn't even hurt him. He just looked at him like, the hell? Like, I should have hit you then. Well, he already know. If he did it, they're going to rob him.
Brian Castano, with his undefeated mark on the line in his toughest test yet against the.
Well, that's it.
Lara trying to bounce back from that.
Uh-oh, there goes Cuban trying to fire him up. Well, the Argentines going to get upset about that. That Argentines are singing. I swear, there be wars in there. I was in there, man. It was finna go down. I'm like, they like, what side you on? I'm like, hey, just let me be neutral. Y'all can go and tear each other up. I don't understand what anybody's saying right now. And the guy's like, you heard that? He just said, called us a piece of it and that crazy, stupid Colombian. I'm like, hey, man. Y'all gonna tear each other up. The Colombians was mad as hell at these other guys, man. I don't know. I didn't know they had a beef. I'm like, what's going on with Colombia and this guy? He's like, they've always had like that. Colombians and them don't get along. I'm like, they don't? They're like, no, they don't. It's a problem every time. He's like, whoever put this fight together, they just made it a war. And he's like, the way the fight went in the ring, people are upset with the decision. Now it's gonna really be a problem because the Colombians don't like these guys over here. I wish I don't know which y'all know who is the ones Colombians cannot stand. Y'all probably know, but the Colombians could not stand them.
got the short arms. Right inside, he makes space.